Look at my hair. I need a haircut. Anyway, I need to live with it, I guess. Hi Connie, hi Lucy, hi Darlene. Nice to see you all. I know Gail is wanting to get on today too, so hopefully she's gonna make it. Yeah, it's nice to see you all on this beautiful sunny day. And it is beautiful out, and it's only 4, but it's not -4, I don't think. Is it? It's not, is it? I hope not. Anyway, and tomorrow's going up to 10, so I am happy for that. I think we are taking off for the lake once again, which is wonderful. Oh, my heart is beating. It's been a week, let me tell you. It's been a week. It's been good, but it's been a week. Yeah, Darlene, well, you guys are all seeing my hair. I actually put hairspray in it because I thought, well, maybe if I glue it in place, it'll look half decent. But anyway, it is. This is me. This is me. This is me in the raw bones, or however you say that. I hope everybody is having a great day today, and that you are not feeling overwhelmed and not feeling anxious about feeling cooped up. You know, it's important to find our happy place. So whatever that is for you, if that is in your creating room, if it's pulling up a book in a sunny corner, whatever it is that brings pleasure to you, whatever it is that helps you to feel a little more at peace, a little more grounded. It's so important at this time. For me, it's getting into my creating corner. This place, seriously, it looked like a bomb went off in here. I don't like that terminology, but it does. It looks like it has exploded. It's embarrassing. I'm cutting kits for those who are coming to the Joy Fold class on the 20, I'm going by my memory here. Let's not do that. That's not a safe thing to do. Let me look. Let me cheat. 28th of April. That's what I was going to say. April 28th. Those kits are pretty much cut and ready for pickup. So that's what I've been doing all day. I came down into my studio this morning and created the card that we're going to work on this afternoon, or that I'm going to work on this afternoon. And then when I got that done and got everything ready for my class, hi Gail, I started cutting kits for the Joy Fold card, and I'm just about done. I've got like about another 8 minutes left, and it was like I've got to get live here because everybody is waiting for me. I hope you don't mind. I really, really want to read something to you this morning from my little devotional book. This is something that I read on Tuesday morning, which was the day that I had the botanical class in the morning, and then had the botanical class in the evening. And I realized before I went to bed that night that what I had read in the morning, which spoke volumes to me, hi Wilma, what I had read in the morning, which spoke volumes to me, left. I forgot what I read, and I actually reread it again this morning and reread it to a dear friend, and it gave me pause for stop. Does that make sense? It gave me pause for stop. You know, when this whole COVID thing started, hi Cheryl, nice to see you here too. When this whole COVID thing started, so probably about, for me, because it's been longer than 3 weeks, but I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was in my sunroom, and most of you have been in my house, so you can picture this. I was in my sunroom, and I went to sit down to do my morning read, and I felt so strongly, and whether it was something that came from within me, or, you know, was it God just kind of dropping something on me? I don't know. I do tend to believe that it was God kind of giving me a word. And what I felt that I heard in the depth of my soul was, Denise, if I took it all away, all of it, if I took it all away, what do you have left? And I kind of stopped in my tracks and I kind of looked around like, did anybody else hear that? And I was the only one home. But it gave me cause to pause. And the thought that came to me shortly thereafter was my relationship with you, Lord. It's all I have, my relationship with God and my relationship with my family and my peeps. I'm going to cry because I haven't seen them in so long, but my relationship with them, and girls, my relationship with you. At the end of the day, it's all I have. It's all I have, and it's the most important thing. And so in this craziness of this COVID season, Corona season, whatever we want to talk about it, I think God is trying to teach us all something for where we're at, because we're all in different places. And for me, that's what it was the importance of relationship. And from there, this Zooming and live, Facebook Lives started, because I need to feel connected to you girls. I want to see your faces on Zoom, as frustrating as that can be, but I need that connection. I miss you girls so much. Let me read and share with you what I read on Tuesday morning, April 15th. And yeah, it's sort of the way God works in our lives, isn't it? Some things are just so timely, and this is so timely. When was this book written? Like where does it tell you that? Like this book was probably written 10 years ago. It says, "Trust me and don't be afraid. Many things feel out of control. Your routines are not running smoothly. You tend to feel more secure when your life is predictable. Let me lead you to the rock that is higher than your circumstances, and Christ is that rock. Take refuge in the shelter of my wings, where you are absolutely secure. When you are shaken out of your comfortable routines, grip my hand tightly and look for growth opportunities. Instead of bemoaning the loss of your comfort, accept the challenge of something new. I lead you from glory to glory, making you fit for my kingdom. Say yes to the ways I work in your life. Trust me and don't be afraid." Wow. Very fitting for where we are walking today. And sorry that I'm emotional. I'm so happy to be with you girls, and it's doing my heart good today. It just really is. It's doing my heart good. So welcome here. My name is Denise Willerton, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Winnipeg, well, actually East St. Paul, Manitoba, Canada. So I want to welcome you here to my Facebook Live. And today I want to feature yet again, because I've done this already, we're going to play with Ornate Thanks. Okay, look at all these thank yous on there. They're beautiful. Thank you, my friend, seriously, ever so much from the bottom of my heart. I wasn't sure how to thank you for everything. Just wanted to say it's really, really nice. Check it out in the catalog and you will see how nice it is. Hi, Kelly. It's nice to see you here. So this is the stamp set that we're going to use, and we are going to use, and it's on my big shot right now, we are going to use one of the big dies from the detailed bands, So I'm going to bring you down. If you get seasick, close your eyes. It's not going to hurt. Seriously, here we go. Nice to see all your beautiful names up there, girls. So here we are. Here is the Ornate, what is it called? The Ornate Garden Specialty Design Paper. So this is one side, that's the other. This is one side, right? And here we go, and here we go, and here we go, and something is kind of amuck in there because there's one for each. But anyway, this is the garden, the Ornate Garden Design specialty paper. Look at the shimmer on that. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. So that is that. I'm going to set that aside, and this is what I want to show you today. So see there, that's one of the sheets with all the glimmer. This is the detail band, okay, right there. And this is the thanks. So that is from, or it says thank you. That is from the Ornate Thank You. And then I grabbed, where is it? I'm looking at this upside down, For Everything, right here. I grabbed that, For Everything. So just a real sweet, sweet stamp set. So let me show you how I created that. You're going to take your card base, okay, your standard card base, which we do often, fits in your A2. Pardon me while I pull this up on my computer, because wouldn't that be amazing if I actually knew exactly what I was talking about? Where are you? There we are, Ornate Thanks. Sorry girls, I guess I thought I was ready. So your card base is 8.5 by 5.5, and you are scoring at 4.25, which gives you your card base, okay? So then, and here's a little cheat trick. Girls, are you okay? Are you okay? You fell off the table, and now now let's rotate this. Let's rotate this. Now I'm crooked. Yeah, I know, you totally fell off the table. Sorry, we're sideways, and I am going to see if I can bring it back up to where it's supposed to be. Sorry, rotate your phone. I am trying to rotate my phone. You know what, girls? We're gonna finish, and I'm gonna come right back on, because this is no, oh, am I okay? No, I'm not. We're gonna finish, and I'm gonna come right back on. See you in a bit. I will wait for you girls to come back on. Hi. Yep. And everything went flying. And Lucy, you're back. Hello again. I'm just going to wait for a few of you to come back on. Well, can you tell that I'm blushing? I'm not really a blusher, but I think I'm blushing right now. That was bad. Are you girls okay? You totally fell off my table. You're sitting in my tripod on a crate, and you totally fell off. So anyway, and then my camera was like this, and that's just not going to work for me. So, and I don't know who else. Look at me. Like, seriously, I look like I just got out of bed. Okay, good. I'm so glad you're fine. Hi, I shut off because I was sideways, and then I wanted to get back on. So we are live. Hello, Sarah Miles. Nice to see you. So without any further ado, once again, Darlene, I'm sorry you're bruised. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to try to make sure you don't fall off my table again. So I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see what we're working on. Cheryl, you're too short to fall. You're too close to the ground already. Oh my goodness. Okay. So coming down. Let's take a look at my table here, girls. Oh my goodness. So crazy. And now I'm backwards. I didn't have time to fix that. Okay. How annoying is that? And you know what? I'm not gonna do that to you girls again. Go off and then make you come back on. What is wrong with my tripod all of a sudden? Are we good? No. How come it doesn't want to stand? Okay, Don't breathe, okay? Everybody? Hi, Wilma. Welcome back. And now I'm backwards. That's going to really bug me. That's going to really bug me. Can I fix that from here? I don't think I can. Oh, yeah, you know what? I can. I've got my tool right here. You know what? Bear with me. You know the beautiful thing? Hi, Shell. The beautiful thing is we're not on Zoom, so I don't have a 40-minute no, it's still backwards. A 40-minute limit. That's the word I'm looking for. Limit, limit, limit. Okay, so I'm going to try to make sure you do not fall off my table again. So I'm not sure why that happened, but it did. So here we go. Here's the card once again. Okay, so there's all that glimmer, and that's from Detail Bands, and that's from Ornate Thanks. Okay, so back to the beginning. 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to score at 4.25. Boom, it's done. Then we are going to take our little panels, right, that go across. But you know what? Let me show you a little trick that I did. And you know how I love templates, girls. So this is just, it's not the same length as this, but it's, excuse me, it's more the depth that I was concerned about rather than the length. So here's what I did. This is just Staples cardstock, okay? And these are all 3 inches, and this is 1 3/4, this is 1 5/8, and this is 1.5. So what these little cheat things represent for me are my mint macaron, okay? So that's what that is. So I had my card base, and I'm like, okay, what do I want? Do I want a 1 3/4 inch panel? Don't worry about the length, because that's not what I was worried about. And I thought, well, I definitely could do that. It would be really nice and tight with really small little borders. Okay, so that's 1 3/4 inch panel by however long you want it. This is 1 5/8. Are you following me, girls? Like, does this make sense what I'm doing here? I'm not a math genius, and so this is kind of my way around looking like I'm brilliant when I clearly am not. So these are all 1 5/8. So I was thinking, okay, I really like that size, but you know what? Let's go down another to the next smallest panel. So I'm thinking this is another 1/8 of an inch smaller. So this is 1.5. So that is what a 1.5 inch wide panel would look like on my card. And so I actually ended up going with 1.5 inch, but I'm going to hang on to 1 3/4, 1 5/8, and 1.5, because these are just great little cheat sizes to have if you ever want to do this type of card. So you know what? It wasn't okay to cheat in high school. It is okay to cheat here. So with our mint macaron, and I lied, this is 1 5/8 by 4. So 4 inches by 1 5/8, 3 times. My design paper, and so do you see the theme here? The last time I did a live, we were using design paper. Again, we're using design paper. Let's use it up. The mint, or the Ornate Garden design paper is 3 and... That doesn't make sense. Yeah, it does. Sorry. 3 7/8 by 1.5. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our silicone sheet. There's the other side of this. And we are going to put down our Tombow, or if you prefer your tape runner, we're going to put our Tombow down on the design paper. I want to try and get kind of close to my corners here. And I know I say this all the time, but I would not be without my silicone sheet in my creative corner. I just would not. So that's what that looks like. And I'm going to do that 3 times, okay? With this and this. Watch how fast I work. Duh, it's done, okay? We're gonna tuck this away. So here are my 3 panels, okay? Now, what I like to do is, if you're good at finding center like right away, start with your center, or what I did when I put this sheet together, I started here, then I went here trying to mirror, but then you're a little bit more worried about making sure that you're all even, but I'm fairly good at that, so that's what I did. So I just removed the backing. I think I was more worried about not finding true center than, come on, backing. I was more worried about not finding true center more so than starting this way and lining it up even. So I know I want about that, which is about 1/8 of an inch. Then I'm going to go to the other side. And you know, you can pull out one of those sewing ruler things to give you perfect placement, but I didn't. I just kind of trusted my eyes. I want to try and mirror this depth over here, okay? So I am going to mirror that somewhat, and down it goes. This is a really cute, super quick-ish card to create. Having a hard time getting my backing off of my minis. So now what I want to do is I'm centering this in here. I'm not worried so much that I have the same depth. I'm more concerned that this is centered in here. Trying to line up the top and the bottom. You fell again. You fell again. What is going on with my tripod? Yikes. What is going on with my tripod? You know what? We're just going to live with this because I don't want to start all over again. I don't know why it's doing that. So Lucy, you were asking me about my tripod? Don't get this one. Stay. Do not move. Okay, so there we go. And I'm trying not to jiggle the table. Now I'm scared. I then took a piece of gold foil and I cut my gold foil 4 by 3. I ran it through my machine. I'm scared to move. Scared this is going to fall on top of me again. And here is the band together, and this is the large one, okay? So I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to grab my little brush. I'm going to have to get Dean to make me some kind of like stand or something for this tripod. I don't know why. It's never done that before. It's never done that before. So then let's get this, finish getting this out of here. Pull. I'm just going to poke a few of the holes so that I've got something to grab. Come on, baby. Let's go. And see how I didn't even go all the way across because it didn't matter with this card. Okay, so there is what we have. There's the die. It's lovely. And in that detailed band, this oval here fits perfectly in here, right? And then you've got all these other beautiful elements in there. It's just gorgeous. And the reason why we've got these is because if you were on a smaller panel, you fold these over onto the back of your card, okay? But I wasn't concerned about that. So that is going to go here, and I know that I want dimensionals behind here. I like to keep my dimensionals in my case. And I am just going to use some minis. For that. I am so sorry that the camera is going long. That just really, really bugs me. That it is sitting that way. I don't know how to rectify that. I think it's too late now. This is going to, and you know what? It's too late. I took my backing off. This is going to go, I am centering this on my card. And let's press that down. Then I am going to take my piece of scrap, and I don't think I wrote down the measurements of this. And I'm going to grab my Stamparatus. Where did I put it? Girls, does anybody know where my Stamparatus is? It's all set up and ready to go, and I failed to, can you believe this? Seriously? This is one of the joys of live. You know, you just, there it is. It was right behind me. Right behind me. Okay. So, here we go. Move that beauty out of the way. I am going to place my paper. There's my little mark that I like to make on here. I want to make sure that my magnet is not going to be in the way, and it is. So let's just scoot that over a little bit. Take another little eyeball look. There we go. Let's grab our Versamark. My well-loved Versamark. I haven't done this technique in such a long time. Sticky Versamark. I want to make sure I've got a really nice stamp on here. So I'm going to give it some good pressure. Then we are grabbing some gold embossing powder. Let's pick that up without putting our fingers into it. I like to keep my embossing powders in one of these cases. And I forgot to use my embossing buddy. So I'm just flicking off the excess. Made a really big mess there. I like to have a brush on hand, and my brush is not in here. So let's just use this brush instead. I usually use this toothbrush to clean some of my stamps. And if I would have used the embossing buddy, all of this other little embossing powder would not be where it's not supposed to be. Then I'm going to take my little tweezers get my heat tool warmed up. And I think, oh, again. Wow. This is bad. Hi. This is so bad, girls. I've got 8 people watching. My table's gonna go on fire here because this is still going. And now, close your eyes. I'm trying to get you stable, steady here. Ain't gonna happen. Can you believe this? Wow. You can't turn your phone while recording, it said. Well, it was right once upon a time. Girls, this is so embarrassing. This has never happened to me before. And so now look what happened. And you can't see because the camera's on me. Are we having a great day? Oh my word. Okay, so here's what happened when my camera fell on top of me once again. It made a mess out of my thank you. So you get the idea, okay? We then take our heat tool and we heat that up. And I took Tombow and I put it on the back, like just kind of in this area here. And I placed my sentiment on top of the band or the frame. And there is your card. It is complete. And I am thoroughly embarrassed and a little bit frustrated with my tripod. That's the word that I'm looking for. So I'm looking on the TV and I'm actually up and down tall, but on my camera in front of me, I am sideways. So I really don't know what it is that you're seeing. And yeah, thanks, Darlene. It is a beautiful card. What a disaster. And so I was going to post this on Facebook. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to have to just start all over. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, you made my day. You made my day. Oh, seriously. Talk about, wow, going from totally calm, cool, and collected to all of a sudden it's just a disaster. I don't know why my tripod kept falling. And I'm going to have to figure something out. Maybe I need to make like little glue sticks for them to sit in there. And I keep looking up because I'm trying to read what you're saying. And for me, yeah, it sure shows that I'm real. Oh my goodness. I'm real. I'm a real piece of work. That's what that's all about. So girls, thank you for stopping by. Here is the beautiful card. I don't know if you're seeing it properly or if you're seeing it sideways or upside down or whatever. So how's that for a bomb of a Facebook Live, which incidentally, I was so excited all day to do it. So I am going to continue cutting your kits for our next class, which again is April 28th. And the video tutorial is done, and that's going to be on my YouTube channel, but it's private because only the girls that have paid for the class am I going to forward that video to. So thank you, girls, for signing up for that class. I also have my step-by-step picture tutorial done for that class as well. And your kits for that class are ready to be picked up. Okay, so it's 2 card kits per class in there, and they're ready to go. I've got about like 8 more little sheets to cut, and the kits are done. So ladies, you have blessed the socks off of me today. You have rocked my world and rocked my my tripod. You have rocked my I can't even talk. You have rocked my tripod right off my table. And Wow, a comedy of errors today, but I so appreciate you coming by and spending some time with me here this afternoon. I I hope you had a pretty good laugh. Sorry for making you fall like what, 3 times today. So I hope you're all okay and that you didn't get bumped and bruised and dizzy on your way down. And my hand is actually sore because it just, when I had my embossing powder all ready to go, it came crashing down on my hand. So gonna have to try and figure that out. But anyway, I'm gonna go, and it was lovely to see you all. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to read all your comments. Thank you so much for coming on board. And I'm going to see if this video really is like that bad. And maybe I'm able to edit it. I'm not sure. How do you edit something where there might not be anything worth editing out? Like, anyway. So have a blessed day. And thanks again for popping by. Love you girls, and thank you for the hearts. Bye-bye.